join IMI?
IMI Delhi being one of the most prestigious private B schools in the country, known for its rigorous curriculum and learnings, is definitely one of the places where I will become a better person and learn a lot about.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh, I thought there was someone talking. That's why I stopped 1 second.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, so IMI Delhi being one of the prestigious private B schools in the country, known for its rigorous curriculum and learnings, is definitely a place where I would become a better person and learn more about how business administration works better, and it could help me accelerate my career even further. And hence, I believe it's one of the right decisions. It's one of the colleges I would be targeting.
I understand your sister is in Excellent.
Uh, yes, sir, that's correct.
So why would you settle for a not so great institute?
Sir, because an institute definitely does matter, but at the end of the day, it is also about a person's own capabilities and how he works. And IMI like definitely XLI is better, but IMI is also not too far behind or something which is absolutely is. IMI is also a very good reputed college as well. So I believe starting there also is not a bad decision for me, and after that if I trust my own capabilities to move ahead.
Hmm. So what are your options right now?
uh, the calls I have received right now are IMI Great Lakes, IM Amritsar, the JAP process, and IMT Ghazi, IMT all campuses, and NMIMS, and a few calls like as and when the mails come.
So what are your top three institutes among these?
um very honestly, it would be NMIMS, IMT, and IMI.
Okay. So since we are not your top option, why should we select you?
Uh, so, because as you mentioned earlier as well, that XLRI is a better college, as you say, like colleges are better in aspects, but it is also about, but there is no guarantee that, but it is also about one's own capabilities. And as I mentioned, IMI is definitely in my top three preferences because it is one of the premium institutes. I can achieve with my score at this stage. So that is definitely something I would be really happy and privileged to join. So I would
Why didn't
want.
you take up a job last year after college?
I in my third year I decided that an MBA is something which I'm more inclined towards, to understand how business works, and how I'm more inclined towards an MBA. So hence I decided to opt out from placements on my own and sit for the CAT examination last year. But as last year I did not perform up to my expectations, I decided to give it one more shot, as I knew I could perform better with a more structured plan. And hence and simultaneously, while I was preparing for my after I prepared after 2 months, around 2 3 months, I prepared for after I was done preparing for the examination. I decided that I thought that I needed a bit of experience also, and how businesses work on ground level. So I joined a D2C clothing brand as in the marketing and logistics domain majorly,
Why
to
did you
understand how
join
business
after six
works.
months?
Not after 6 months, after 4 months, because in the during the 4 month stages the company was not the business was not very solid, as it was in the groundwork stage only, as the brand has started itself in August September itself,
No,
while I
no, that
joined it
is
around
fine.
November
But you are
December.
saying, I'm saying that why did you not take up another job in June last year?
Because I thought that if I should prioritize my CAT examination more at that stage, that it was hardly a matter of few months. So I decided and that if I can gain work after, I can gain an idea of working industry after this as well. After, and I wanted to focus on my examination for a while. So hence I thought for a matter of 2 3 months, if I'm focusing on examination, it would be no harm for me personally.
So if you did not have to do an MBA, if you did not have to do a job, you had enough money for subsistence, then what would you be doing?
If I had enough money, there would be I would try my hands on a lot of things honestly to figure out what I love, as
Tell
I
me
would
one thing.
not be
Tell me
short of
one
time.
thing, not
Yeah.
not
So
many things.
okay, so I believe it would definitely be playing football at a competitive level.
What is your level now?
The last I played was state, after which I got an ACL injury on my knee, due to which I had to stop playing competitive football. But I regularly still play corporate leagues on turfs and private leagues right now, basically.
Hmm.
But if money was not a thing, I would definitely want to do that, as that is something that really keeps me going and keeps me positive, and is something I really enjoy.
Who is an who is a non-public figure? Who is your role model?
A non-public figure.
Huh.
Uh, it would be my grandfather. It would be my. I would say it would be my grandfather. Big being, like. Should I justify it as well?
Hmm.
Uh, being someone who faced the partition back then, and he had to leave everything from his birthplace and come to and leave everything from the then India, Pakistan, and come here and start a life from scratch and build everything he did, is something that really inspires me on a personal level. And hearing those stories upfront from him when I was a kid is something that really motivated me, and I did not understand it back then, but now I understand how difficult, or how much courage and perseverance it needed to do what he did. So a
What did he
non-public
do?
figure who would be to start a life from the scratch over here after losing everything in partition.
Now, what was he doing?
He used to drive auto rickshaws up there. He used to drive auto rickshaws for to make a living in his during his 10th, 11th grade, as my grandfather lost his parents early, and doing that he used to save up money, and then he worked in railways for his life after that, and saved every penny he had to raise his kids.
And your father went to IIT.
Yes.
Hmm. Tell us something about Mumbai, which not many people know.
um Something about Mumbai, as in a spot I like, or a fact that is not very much known?
Fact.
A fact. About I'm not sure of a niche fact right now, but what I know right now from news is that it's not a niche fact, obviously, but something that recently came up is that JP Morgan has invested $1 billion to make its Asia's largest data center in Powai, which is located in Mumbai. Is something that has been finalized right now. It's not a niche fact, but it's something new. So I think not a lot of people might know about it.
What do you want to specialize in during MBA?
Um, I believe it would be marketing. As when I worked with the clothing brand as well, my role was majorly around marketing and logistics, and I realized that marketing has a lot of scope, and any brand to be known among people and to perform well needs to be marketed well. As a product which is not marketed well is just a shelf product. So I would want to learn more about different marketing strategies and methodologies to be better at it.
Suppose you had to suppose you had to estimate the number of pairs of shoes that were to be made in India for your company. How would you how would you go about it? Suppose the shoes
Uh,
Suppose the shoes cost 3,000 rupees a pair.
Okay, 3,000
So
a pair, right?
3,000 rupees a pair. How would you estimate the market size and then your target segment?
Okay. And are these sports shoes or like formal shoes or like
Sports.
sports shoes, right? Okay.
Casual
So
shoes for walking, playing,
casual
anything.
sports sneaker shoes. Okay, not formal shoes, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So given the price, it definitely does not fit the. So I say my working out loud as well, right?
Hmm.
Okay. Um, So given the price, I would definitely not say it is a premium level entry in the market, and neither very cheap. It's somewhere around the middle tier. So it would definitely be a choice for a lot of consumers. Seeing the population, we have a population of around 140 crores. So and shoes is a necessity, of course. A lot of everybody definitely has one pair at least. So even if and these shoes are something which are not demographic based, like it's not something that only kids would buy or adults, only elder people would buy, as casual shoes are something that everybody wears usually. So given the amount of, this is something which could cater to almost a lot and a very high amount of demographic. So this would be anywhere, I believe, around after around the, if we consider the top 10% of India's population, which would be 14 crore people, uh, those could definitely on in that, if we exclude the top 1%, 2%, as they buy premium shoes, they would buy majorly premium priced shoes. So around 2 to 3 crores are out. So around 10 to 11 crores people, then we could target 10 crore people roughly around at this price range. And so 10 crore people, yeah, so I believe we can, there's a 10 crore 10 crore buyers market size for this product. And
And in
yeah.
that 10 crore, you are including newborn, say up to 80 years.
No, I'm include. Okay, yeah, that's also a factor. Yeah, I did not exclude. Yeah, I would definitely include the elder people as well, as even they need shoes for their regular morning walks and yoga activities. So I would not exclude elder people from it, but definitely very young kids would be excluded from this number. So around one, we could exclude around 1.5, 2 crores if we count everything. So around 8 crores people would be our target market size, according to me.
What are the possessions that a person should be having in India today, according to you, so that he can be classified as middle class?
Middle class, middle class, uh, on paper, a middle class is anybody earning around 30 to 35,000 a month in India, from what I know, from what I
So,
think.
what would be the
So,
possessions they would have?
e- um, uh, proper a house, like an asset of a small house in city, and a mode of transportation majorly.
What about TV, fridge,
I mean, those come
refrigerator, four
under,
wheeler?
yeah, yeah, I was in a mode of transportation, four wheeler or two wheeler, depending. But the free TV, fridge, and all, they come under the house. That's why I did not mention them. But yeah, definitely, a middle class person would need the basic amenities such as a refrigerator, a microwave, gas stove, the essentials for cooking, basically. And apart from that, for television set, basic furniture needed in
What
the
would be
house.
the value of a flat that they owned?
It depends on the city they live in, honestly, as the value, as the value of flats are very disproportionate across India. And if we compare a city, tier one city like Mumbai, and uh, even if next to it's Pune, so the price ranges are very different.
Yeah,
So
yeah, but
a
middle
value
class
of a
would
flat,
remain middle class, na? Their spending power
so
will
I would
remain
say
same.
anywhere around 1 crore.
A house worth 1 crore, you classify as middle class.
Like I would classify that as top 7 to 8% of India.
No, no. My question is, will it be middle class or will it be lower class or will it be higher class?
Even in like we have classifications among them as well, like upper middle and lower middle. So to estimate to make it even if to make a more safer bet, I would say anywhere around 75 lakhs would definitely be,
Middle class.
according to me. Yeah, a house worth that.
Okay. What is the average placement in your college? How many people get placed?
In my undergrad college or which college?
Undergrad college.
Like, oh, undergrad. So I did not sit for placements, but I still have an idea. I would say, as a lot of students go for masters as well from my college, so that number, so that amount of students are out. But apart from that, I would say the average for BTech in my college would be anywhere around 8 to 8 lakhs, 8 lakhs around the average package.
No, no,
Indian would
number
be,
of,
of
I
course,
am talking of number of students placed.
the number of
Percentage of
students placed.
students placed.
So I will only consider those who have not opted out, right? So
But I am not aware of people opting out just because they have to go abroad, because
but
the visa is an issue. And I don't know
but a
of
lot of
people who opt
people
out of placement because they are sitting for MBA because they might not make it to MBA. So why would people opt out? This is little baffling for me.
no, sir, because in my college there was this the rule. It was a ground rule that if you are going for higher studies, you should opt out from placements, at least for masters. So anybody who had planned for masters that year that year had to opt out from placements in itself in the first place. And if they had visa issues, then they had to then look for their work for that tenure according to their own.
So anybody who opts for placement in your college gets placed,
Yes, I would say around 18. Yes, yes, they get placed.
and the average package is 8 to 9 lakhs.
7 to 8 lakhs. Yeah.
Hmm. Tell me one thing that uh, separates you from the others so that you are selected.
Mm. That I am a team player, and I know a lot of people would say that they are also team players and work hard. But I'm someone
Can
who
we
would
can
not.
we can we talk of some achievement?
Okay, so being so I have played sports at a competitive, as I mentioned, at competitive level, and that has helped me to understand and take pressure decisions in very small time frames. So that has helped me in my problem solving and pressure adapting skills. So I do not fold under pressure. I face it with pride and take decisions according to it. That has sports has helped me with that. I run marathons regularly,
Okay.
so that has taught me the
Okay.
value of discipline.
Tell us five outstanding features of the budget presented yesterday.
Uh, the biggest investment done was in the transportation domain, where we saw that 7 high-speed rail corridors are being proposed in India between different cities. Apart from that, we have a dedicated freight cargo lanes to be made and 20 waterways for transportation. Uh, that is there, and apart from that, we have in the budget this what do you call apart from that there are more things like the we there is one second, I'm just remembering that I it was there was more there was yeah, we had the three kartavyas that we should follow, that people need to follow, which is the economic growth, which is which is very essential, is the sustained economic growth, not to have one boom and then later fall, but to sustain economic growth, fulfill aspiration
What
of
is the use
people.
of
And
having what is the use of having an annual budget?
the annual budget tells us where the nation is spending its money and how it is getting its money. As we found out that where our money goes and where our money comes from, and where it is being. So it gives people the sense. It provides transparency, according to me, to let people know what is happening in the country and what the government is doing for the welfare and benefit. And it provides, in my opinion, it provides what do you track record, not track record. it provides transparency, and it provides what is the word? It provides a record of where the government is spending.
Sarang, do you have any questions to ask Gurkirat?
No, sir.
Be louder.
No, no question, sir.
Okay, thank you.